We're gonna do another floor in the World's End Banner. And then after that, we're gonna actually do the final, hopefully, maybe, possibly, I don't know, level. The final battle, the true one, as it is labeled. With the team that you see here, the best team in the game. At least in my opinion. Some magical traps. Glad I can attack the enemy group in front of me and just go through it. Also, Trash Grog as a pirate is weird. Makes a fire potions a bit more sense, though. Instead of just being a, actually, wait. Oh, I guess Goblin or Orc Shaman makes sense, too. He's an Orc, right? Plus, at this point, I think I would actually like finishing this game up tonight. So, I don't want to fuck around too much in these floors. Look at it. All right, I approve. Now, if you're wondering why why I didn't just go to the level itself, is because episode padding. Yeah, pretty much doing something that is part of the game that I could, you know, just not do and go to the end. But then I might have like a 2-minute episode, like that took me just like 2 minutes overall to do that fucking floor. I was expecting something longer game, but all right. I did say we're gonna head into the final battle, the true one. So let's do it. Let's see if this is actually going to be the true one. The true ending. The true final battle. We're here at the dungeon where the dungeon god was summoned. How do we stop the dungeon god? How do we stop the dungeon god? The writings in the temple say that our 4 canopic jars help him to remain on our plane. What is he, a lich? We need to destroy them if we want to stand any chance against him. Is he like a modified lich, then? So, all we do is break some pots? What an epic adventure. More dialogue. Wait, what? Technician? What the hell did you got? Where did you come from? What the hell are you? What is your face? What is that face? Did you see what happened? Smells like trouble. You said it. Did you hear of that Tad suspect found a unit? What the fuck is this? What's with his face? What is up with this pair right now? Finally, someone taking our side. I'm gonna join it. I'm done with being exploited. What are you two doing here? Ah, there you are. We've been waiting for you, waiting here for you, so that we can tell you that we support you. Yeah, it's an honor to light these torches for you. Don't worry, we're going to light all the rest too. Oh, so these guys are the ones that go around lighting the torches. Got it. God, you guys. Thanks? Max 3 potions, dungeon 100% on bail. No KO. I don't know if I'm gonna go for the bonus objectives first time through, but we'll play it by ear, see how it all feels. Or see someone with sarcophagus? Why wouldn't you? Also, sarcophagus, what is your movement speed? Because you got 7. 8? Huh. It always gets put at the end of the list. Let's see, Pathfinder again, I suppose. Is this the same size dungeon? It might be a little bit bigger than what we have had before. Really a surprise? Really? I was hoping for something else. Literally anything. It could have just been a random rainbow coming out of the ground or something. It's a joke. It's a gag. I don't want to attack more enemies. Inspect. Oh, that's a trap. Max 3 potions, that's right. I'll take that. No complaints about some stamina recovery. He just bit on Alien. You too? Good. Good. Arrow was kind. It attacked the people I wanted it to. Damn. I thought we could have critted. Would have one-shot the guy. That would be great. Rose, I'm gonna actually have you defend. So you don't take 5 damage. Instead take 2? 3. 2 or 3? 2. I accept this. And Alien, I could have had you defend as well, but everything's gonna die before the next rock falls, so it's not even a problem. Alright, Alien. Show us the way. What the frick is this? Oh, right, the jar that we have to destroy. I'm sensing a magical disturbance. The destruction of this jar can't have pleased the dungeon god. Yeah, I can't imagine it would. If you were a god and your shit started getting broken, would you like it? No, I don't think so. God damn it. Fuck it, it's just a jar. It's also the thing that's allowing the dungeon god to stay, maybe? So, I mean, while yeah, it might just be a jar, it's an important jar, okay? No question the integrity of the jar. Woohoo! Put them all. Damn bastard surprise attack. Teleporter, where do you take me? Not where I thought you would. Okay, well. What's this way? Rocks. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. I permit you to say this, KB. Jar? No? There's gotta be a jar down here, right? You said there was, what, 4 of them? Game, I swear to God, if there's another fucking trap around this corner, I will be able to handle it. Oh, but there's a jar. Cool. I like breaking these jars. Ah. Ah. Aha. Ah. Ah. Jar smashing is fun. At least according to Thorgrim. Oh, there's a chest to get out. Teleporter, where do you take me then? Like, is there anything over here? Go to bed next to the next is looking game too. Is this really the first time you've seen it, Luke? So, if you ever want to catch up on it, I have it on available on my YouTube channel. And soon to be Twitch. I think it's one of the series that has yet to been imported yet, but pretty certain. I thought you were here once before, but I don't know, maybe you would like come in at the very end of something, of a stream with us or something. We've almost done it, let's carry on. I swear I streamed it a long time ago. Like maybe an hour or two, and I thought you were here for that, but I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. You really are stubborn, did I tell you that? You can't run away anymore. We beat you once and we're going to do it again. I'm going to teach you some respect once and for all. Actually, no, I'm just going to kill you. Dungeon looters. But yeah, I mean, Luke, I do have this game on my, shit, trash frog doesn't have enough mana. I should have checked everyone's stats. Oh, see, he now has 175 health instead of 155. Or, I'm sorry, 150. 155. What? No. Is he still immune to stun? Yeah. Sleep. Okay. Okay. Didn't gain anything. Didn't lose anything there. Cool. Bleed. God, bleed. Wait, you are immune. Not okay. Not immune to bleed. Not immune to disease either. Or poison, for that matter. We were limited to 3 potions? Fine with that. That's a bug I haven't seen in a while. I thought they fixed that. Alright, God of Dungeons is dead and defeated. By the way, thank you, Luke, for stopping by as always. We may be finishing up this game here and now. Possibly there might be a little bit more, who knows? No, it's impossible! I was about to say impossible because that's what I thought I was going to say. Me, a god, being defeated by these. Who are you really? Wait, what? You said it yourself, we're dungeon looters. Now hurry up and disappear already. Wow. Whew. It's over. We won. We're heroes? Wait. Is that? Oh, that was Odessa. My bad. More importantly, we're rich. Come on, let's share out the loot. Achievement unlocked. Everything has an end. Why do I feel like there's a little bit more? Like a little bit more. Yeah, of course there's a little bit more. From the deserted plains to the ends of the inhabited lands, all could hear the glorious tale of this group of brave adventurers, those modest but courageous dungeon explorers who vanquished evil and saved the world. Unfortunately, because it was Pod who wrote down the story, no one could understand a single word. God damn it, Pod! A shame. But as a wise dwarf once said, who cares, we're still rich. Yeah, it sounds like Thorgrim. After the battle against the dungeon god, our heroes and their friendship tested beyond measure. Returned to their journey. New dungeons were being built all over the world, independent this time, full of new adventures and shiny new treasure. But that's another story. Your story. Voiceover trails off. Does anyone have some water? My throat's dry from talking. Oops, I forgot to turn off the microphone. You're still here. From the bottom of our hearts, thanks for playing. After his victory over the Dungeon God and the liquidation of the evil company, Alien continued to explore the dungeons filled with his friends. Many years later, when age and fatigue ended his adventuring career, returned to his village and invested his fortune to develop new self-cleaning toilets. New self-cleaning toilets, huh? Why is Skip up there twice? Skip. Are we trying to skip the skip? What's going on up there? Continue. Thorgrim never gave up accounting. Rich from his adventures, he founded the first bank for dungeon looters, renowned for having the most disgusting loan interest rates. For this, he was accorded the title of biggest crook in history. He was also the author of The Art and Manner for the Use of Dungeon Explorers. Yeah, I know, right, KB? A book that remained at the top of sales list for 30 years running. Wow. Pod, who cares? Pod, true to his principles, undertook the task of recording his prestigious adventures in various forms. Ballads, books, epic tales, operas. His works are currently still in the course of being translated. He followed this up with a participatory piece entitled In Search of the New Minstrel. The critics didn't know what to think. As the majority of her friends retired, Melinda returned to her dungeon and renovated it. She has lived there ever since, spending happy nights terrorizing the region. Yeah, sounds like Melinda. She is particularly known for founding the organization Necromancy for All, which emptied the cemeteries and inspired a wave of panic across the world. Well, Dungeon Rushers 2, Melinda's the boss. When she was awarded the Noble Shaman Prize, Trashcraw could no longer deny her people. Wait, what was Trashcraw's backstory? I know something happened where she had to leave her people, but I don't remember what. Or why. Halfway thanks to a revolutionary surgical intervention with a warhammer. Wait. Thanks to a revolutionary surgical intervention with a warhammer, she was able to reduce her intellectual capacity to that of her compatriots. Oh, that's right. She was considered too smart and was kicked out of the clan. Yeah, that's right. She was able to return home with her head held high and a gobbet of drool trailing from the corner of her mouth. Later, she led the troops of the Orc Goblin Alliance and won many bloody victories. Her last stocks of plans having run. Wait, hold up. Rose? We never did address you having amnesia. Rose no longer knew where she was or what she was doing there. Our companion summarized recent events for her, grotesque, unbelievable adventures, and a god of dungeons. Rose tried in vain to raise their awareness of the danger of hallucinogenic plants. Realizing the magnitude of the problem, she opened a center to treat victims of the scourge. She still manages the center to this every day, but is sadly, following a number of tests, also the only patient. Or drug rum? Yeah, Odessa returned to her village and never changed her immigration policy. She made her homeland into an economic, cultural, and agricultural superpower that lasted decades, until the men of the village finally returned from their shopping trips. What? They had just stopped to have a drink with their friends in a tavern at the edge of the jungle, and hadn't noticed the time passing for almost 50 years. What? What? Wow. Oh, hey, it's Frank. On returning to the Druid Circle, Frank led a huge campaign to preserve the jungle. His trees were threatened by the industrial expansion of the Amazonian people. He finally won the battle after meeting the men from the Amazonian villages, who were happily sat at the bar of the tavern. It was a big tavern. And saying to them, "Isn't it about time you went home?" It was also voted top cutie by the readers of the Daily Dryad. Top cutie of the Daily Dryad. I can believe it. After defeating the dungeon god, Nemutep was finally able to rest peacefully in his tomb. But his rest was short-lived. Freed from the tyrannical yoke of the dungeon company, the desert civilization revived from its ashes with an impossible did. Having had enough of being woken up, Nemutep transformed his dungeon into a nightclub and quickly became known as the world's most pimpin' mummy. Tabloids would also report that he had an adventure with Melinda. Aha. What does that mean? They hooked up? Her mission achieved, Elvire helped to rebuild her country. She distinguished herself with her unfailing motivation and humility. However, there were some who said she might sometimes have gone too far. Legend has it that she is still sweeping the desert. Sweeping the desert for what? The innkeeper was never compensated for Elliot and Thorgrim's unpaid tabs, or for the theft of his chest. He is currently considering hiring a new doormat, which might go rather well since he just received the resume of a certain dungeon god in search of work. I forgot about that. Yeah, we stole his chest and had tabs we never paid for. So that is that, huh? That was anything special in the shop. Wait. I have a question. Game. Yes, we got a talisman. Spear of Destruction made. Upgrade. Damn it, not a blueprint. Oh well. Yeah. So that's been Dungeon Rushers. I might do a little bit more of this game at some point in the future. Just do achievements and whatnot, but. Story's done, at least. Story is done. Stop blinking. God. Never Ending Tower blinks a lot. But yeah, it's 4:41 a.m. Holy shit. I didn't even realize that. I am tired. It's time for bed. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed Dungeon Rushers. Again, there might be more episodes after this, or more of a stream after this at some point in the future. Not tonight, obviously, because, again, bed. But yeah, Dungeon Rushers. I'll be sure to check. Oh, here's not fucking around just to get back at the kitchen where you belong. Wow, Gabby. I'm gonna quickly check. What is the name of the damn game? Robothorium. Okay. That's another game made by Goblin Studios I was talking about before. That's being worked on by them. It's currently in development. I will check it out a bit more in detail because we might play it too because I do like this company and what they've done with this game. It's simple, to the point, turn-based combat. I enjoy turn-based combat. It also allows me to think about what I'm going to be doing instead of always having real-time combat, where I kind of have to know what the hell I'm doing before I go into combat. But yeah, a little bit of this map is unused. Like down here, over here, like I thought they were going to do stuff. Initially, this island was also unused until they put the never-ending tower there. Never-ending tower was not here when I first initially played this game, so. But other than like a few minor outlying things, this map got used. I'm actually very surprised at how much they were able to fit on this map. Do I have any complaints about this game? Anything I would actually say this game did really well on? To kind of wrap up my thoughts on it, because oh, there are no credits. There are no credits. Credits? Credits. There we go. Credits. Cool. Very short credits, but alright. Get a screen of credits. Yeah, let's see. Things the game did really well. I enjoyed the story. Probably the most in this game. It's not the greatest story, but I mean, there was character development. There was actually caring. It gave us a character that I fucking hated, Pod. And yeah, there was enough variety in the story that I enjoyed the story. Even if it's not like, you know, story of the year kind of situation, but it was a good story. The artwork I do also like, but I mean, I guess it's not anything too fancy. Though I don't know what else I would change with that. So I'm happy with the way the art is in this game, but I don't know, it just feels a bit repetitive to other games I've played in the past. Not necessarily a bad thing, it's just, it's okay. Anything incredibly bad that this game did? Yeah. Yeah, I do have one complaint on that regard. Why the fuck give us... Well, excluding Pod. I switch those guys around here in this list. Excluding Pod, why the fuck give us, like, Elvir or Odessa? We got, what, Frank in the, jungle? Frank in the jungle area, and a Metatep, I think, very early on in the desert. So, like, those two I can understand, but Elvir and Odessa, oh, wait, no, we got Odessa in the jungle too, didn't we? Elvir for sure could have just been gone, and I would not even have cared. Probably the same could be said about Frank too, honestly. Frank could have just been not in this game, and I wouldn't have cared. Yeah, there is... So I'm gonna pull out my headphones again. There is one other thing that I really disliked, and it is actually story related. While I do really enjoy the story in this game, what they did with the Rose at the end there with the whole drug thing, well, it caught me off guard. It just, I don't know. I'm not really enjoying that whole aspect of Rose, that story. But to each your own on that. I'm not gonna have it be a detriment towards the overall thoughts of the story. But it is something I honestly I just disliked. Let's see. Anything else I disliked in this game? When I first started playing this game, I think it's been about a year now. There were a few bugs, and I hated those, but it seems like they fixed everything, though the one where the Trash Krog's abilities were still up to be able to be used, even though it was no longer her turn. That was one of those bugs that I had ran into that Dev said that they were fixing. And it looks like they did indeed fix it. I may have just hit a random edge case on that. As a programmer, I could see how that could happen every once in a while, but Yeah, I guess the bugs were an annoyance initially, a very annoying thing of this game, and now it's not. So, good for the devs for actually fixing all of them. And I don't think there's anything else for me to talk about. Running out of things on this to talk about. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna end it off here then. Like I said, might be more of this in the future, but for now, it shall be put away. Thanks again all for watching.